stack up. Although we also kind of already saw Coco and Mooney kind of
I do think that this is once again heavily Acno and Blaze favored, but I don't even have, well, I didn't even have like an idea that Spyrox and Herbidor would be able to do it, and they crushed them. So maybe this is just the Autumn Championships, this is the downfall of Acno and Blaze. Let's find out. Jakey's leading with the Tesco once again, and I don't think we'll see a switch over to another legend like we did last time for one game before he comes back to it. I do think it's Jakey's best to choose character. So here we go. Sidestick into it. Actually, goes for the team combo because he knows the sidestick wasn't going to knock out. That was a really great idea.
Yeah, great recognition that was not that much damage on top of Acno, but you saw Blaze come in, hit that dare, really just kind of knock that away, but a big side air almost takes out Blitz on the right side.
Oh, side lights. Not going to lead to anything else. Blaze has got Jakeyy on the right side of the stage. And there goes Blaze recovering back. Gets that side air on the way back too, actually, while sweating, and it forces Blitz to go for a fully charged lance recovery there. No one goes down until just that spear recovery comes through. Let's see if Acno can get the double knockout. No, Blitz holds on a little bit longer.
That was a great pickup from Acno there. Almost got the side air onto Blitz, but he got the weapon spawn perfect so he could do the pickup recovery to take down Jakey's first stock. Blitz will fall, so stock advantage definitely in favor of the blue team.
Oh, neutral light hits. Is that going to be the knockout? Blaze makes it back with the lance side air. And that ground pound could cost Blitz. Acno goes off stage, sees the opportunity. He's still trying to land after going for that slide up ground pound. Finally makes it back, but that could have been an early stock loss to Blitz. And Jakeyy, in the meantime, taking so much damage on his second stock. That recovery comes through, and even though it got interrupted, the damage still came through. Nice dunk, though. That'll take Blaze down.
And that definitely helped out Blitz as well, because Acno was getting set up. You saw him go for a gravity cancel side sig. Definitely wanted to follow up off of Blaze, but Blaze comes in. Neutral sig, not quite enough to take down Blitz.
Oh, side light and air is going to put Jakeyy into side air knockout damage. Blitz hanging on the left side of the stage. Jakeyy separated. This is actually the best thing that you can have in twos, is separating your opponents on either side of the stage. But they managed to break back into center. And now they brought it back to even with that lance snare. I say that every time that I've said anything. It's been a double knockout. Okay, Blaze. It was funny. He started the first hit of the axe snare on his teammate, and then the second swing actually knocked out his opponent.
Sometimes that's tech. I don't think it was in that situation, but sometimes.
Sometimes. It's most believable to be tech with these two.
That's fair. Acno comes in, doing a lot of unarmed work. That's 3 unarmed neutral A's that were connecting there. Blitz will finish off Blaze's second stock, but like you said, Jakeyy and Blitz did a great job making this one a little bit more even.
Goes for a down light, doesn't hit it. Nice knockout off the top. Acno goes down. Blaze has to run to avoid getting sandwiched here. He's just using that Apocalypse platform to great advantage. Finds that down light. Jakeyy can't get down to the ground. That downer actually gets jumped out of the way. Acno on the other side fighting against Blitz off stage. No dodge means he has to go low, and that's 2 down lights in a row. Blitz actually just batting everybody away.
Ooh, with a follow-up, Jakeyy not able to interrupt. Blitz gets launched. More importantly, he gets disarmed. He's stuck on the left side. Jakeyy trying to cover, eats that down sig for him, and Blitz gets back.
I love that Blaze went in for the same down sig coverage that Acno went through. He's like, wait, you do yours. I'll keep charging by until you jump out of the way. And when Acno got to safety, he let it go. Now a 1v2 against Blitz. Really decently close game state regardless. Do you like ground pound though? Nice job with the angle there too.
Yeah,
facing the right direction. Yeah, the turnaround to be able to get that angle.
Really well done. Acno and Blaze going to take game number 1, and Kaza. Jakeyy swap.
Oh, he did already? It wasn't that bad. It was like last hit, last stock, and then when you get stuck in the 1v2, of course it's going to feel bad. All right, he's going to try the Akuba here. And we saw him do this, we saw him do this in the winner's side, and he did one game with it, and it did worse than Tesco, and then Tesco came back out for game 3, and then they lost 3 up, right? I wonder if he's just going to stay with it this entire time, as opposed to last time. That's why, I'm worried about it, because sometimes I feel like there are picks that you pick because you think it's appropriate for the team you're fighting, and then there's picks where it feels like you're thinking this isn't working out, I gotta desperately try something, and that's where I feel like this is at right now. So let's see if this works out for them here in game 2 against Acno and Blitz.
Well, contrary to what happened in the upper side of the bracket, Blitz is sticking with the Olgrim instead of swapping over to, I believe, the Jala like he did on that winner's bracket match. Jakeyy with the gauntlets, going for the edge guard onto Acno. Acno gets away from it, turns it around onto Jakeyy, and Jakey's going to be the first one to fall.
Blitz could follow shortly afterwards. There's the recovery. Acno with the double KO once again. Goes up 6 stocks to 4 in game number 2. Blitz sends Blaze flying away, but Acno has taken maybe, like 2 combos worth of damage. He's barely scratched, and he's still taking in more damage there. Nice team combo off that side light and air recovery, though, and that could bring the red team back into this game.
Acno stuck on
That's
the
it.
outside, and Blitz actually going to beat out the recovery there. They clean up the stock count and honestly didn't take too much damage. This is definitely solid for the red team.
Yeah, I talked about how Acno wasn't damaged, and then the red team was like, hold on, let's fix that. And they actually did. That was a fantastic convergence there. And then they just caught Blaze in the crossfire almost. Acno drops that team combo unarmed. And they're trying again, and Jakeyy and Blitz have actually got them sandwiched pretty nicely in the center.
Swing.
Whoa.
Blitz back down, throws away the axe there, was launching it, picks up a new one. Left side, Jakeyy and Acno have been playing that 1v1. Ground pound connects.
That could be the stock. Uses the Mammoth to delay his descent there in case Blaze was able to save him, but he doesn't. And now this is a lead for red team. In game number 2, the Akuma is actually doing quite well. And the catch up from Blitz. He doesn't get the neutral sig onto an opponent that was thrown into him, but he still got the damage onto Acno.
I like the decision to go for that neutral sig. It's like a kind of an unorthodox follow-up off of that sidelight, but he saw that Acno was coming over, so he's like, I'm going to do something different, so he's not ready to immediately punish the obvious thing. Jakeyy will get taken out on the right side. This one's still even.
Yeah, Blaze and Blitz, the two Olgrims on the screen, holding on to their second stock for as long as possible. Nice job with that sidelight delay recovery. Blitz barely holds on. Blaze interrupts that nair coming through. Acno going ascent in the orange. She's the weak link right now. And that recovery is just barely not going to knock out. Oh, that one will, though. And now red team might take a game off of the switch off of Tesca. Neutral light comes through and knocks out Blitz. Okay, Jakeyy, just don't land on the ground and you'll be fine, right? He's little one jumps. He's already sweating. Okay,
But
there we go. Makes it
just
back.
come back. Yeah, lands on that soft platform. Jakeyy's okay. It's actually Acno who's got to be the most worried here. You can tell he knows it because he's sitting really far to that outside wall, letting Blaze be that front liner.
Recovery hits, falling down air into down light from Blaze. I think takes the weapon out of Jakeyy's hands. And now we have a really close game state. Blaze and Acno are so good in these clutch situations. Falls with side air, D-Light into side air. Blaze lets him have it, and he covers his back, actually. Sidelight nair and recovery. Oh, he just barely misses it.
He's close. The ground pound almost takes down Acno on the top of the map. Goes in, but Blitz hits the side sig. It's left to Acno in the 1v2.
He's got to go
one
for
shot
here, right? No, he ends up switching targets there, knowing that it was too risky to go for it.
Exhausted.
And now he has to, I think only falling stairs are on the table here, right? Okay, that was something else.
Got a recovery.
Recovery
and he's gonna hit
baits
the
it.
recovery. Jakeyy versus Acno. Acno with the spot dodge in the air, but Jakeyy not able to punish. Sayer gets him back on.
Goes for the D-Light ground pound, gets the recovery. Unarmed recovery sends him flying, but that's his little fresh weapon. The exhausted recovery, he baits it. He looked, I was convinced he was going to go touch the wall.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that he had one jump left to exchange for that exhausted recovery, and the only thing exhausted about it is the distance that it travels, not the force of which it knocks out with. So the last one barely didn't do it, but that second one did, and Acno wins a 1v2 to go up 2-0 in the set.
Really well done from Acno. He's been kind of cheeky with those plays as well. Like even on the spear, he went for the double exhausted recovery on the left side. He's definitely more willing to exchange that jump for that hitbox.
I wonder if that's going to be another thing where, like, there are Acno 2v1s, like the highlights that, oh no, is that going to be it for Blitz? Okay, he went for a dive kick read. That was pretty early on. But there are highlights that Acno gets in 2v1s where I feel like once it happened and once it worked, everybody starts doing it. Like, I think of Kaya neutral sig to the ledge, and I'm just kind of like, that's just the Acno now. Everybody started doing that after he won that round of BCX. But that recovery was great. Gravity cancel sides to catch Blitz off guard 2, and Blaze and Acno are going into this game 3 with a huge momentum swing. D-Light ground pound dive kick, is Acno going to get it? Yeah,
double.
that's it.
Acno.
Wow.
He's so good. The unarmed edge guard got, Jakeyy with the weapon toss, immediate target swap of the Blitz, and immediately Jakeyy on the respawn already taking a huge chunk of damage from Acno.
Neutral light, D-Light, side
good
air,
interrupt.
almost connects, landing with that down light there. Blaze does get the second down light through, side light and air. Oh, they're both just winning their own 1v1s. I say that until that weapon throw comes through. I think that's going to be it for Acno. Yeah, he goes down. Blaze can't save it. Blaze continues to do his best with this first stock that he's got.
Yeah, I mean, even though Acno did lose that stock, like you said, they had their 1v1s where they're getting that damage put out. Charged up, Jakeyy with the punish, but Acno on that fresh stock not going to get launched too far there.
Let's see what he can do here. Gravity cancels down to try to catch him falling through the platform. Yeah, Jakeyy on the Akuma here, struggling a little bit in game 3. There goes Blitz. Oh, I think Acno and Blaze have figured it out. Gravity cancel N-Sig means no dodge. Okay, he does recovery back. I thought Blaze was going to go for a ground pound there on Jakeyy.
Acno is taking a lot of damage. Goes for a ground pound off stage. Jakeyy not able to punish that recovery.
Down sig, okay. Blaze goes, that's Blaze's first stock though. I was kind of like, wow, nice down sig. Oh, it's been 2 minutes and Blaze has done like 600 damage
Classic
on one
Blaze.
stock. He is really good at doubles. All right, Acno and Blaze will have to, what would have to happen here? How do I jinx this one to get a game 4?
Well, you gotta say it's unlosable.
Okay, it's unlosable.
Okay.
I've said it.
There goes Acno, but it's a trade for Jakeyy. All left to Blitz in the 1v2. 3 stocks left on this blue team, and 2 of them are going to be fresh. There's the side sig.
If we had one game 4 all day,
No.
I think, right? No, on stream at least, right?
Yeah, I
On
was trying to
mainstream?
look at the...
Because it was all 3-0s and winter semis. What happened? We had 2 3-1s.
Yes.
Okay. These have been really one-sided sets so far. I'm wondering if it's just like that's just the disparity between a lot of teams in EU right now, or if that's just the matchup. Whatever the case is, I mean, it's Acno and Blaze performing as well as they.